Hi everybody, this is Callie Dale coming to you from just outside of my home. It's such a beautiful day here in Arizona. The fall weather is starting to kick in and it's just beautiful. So I thought I would come outside and do my video again today. I did this topic yesterday, but unfortunately my video got erased on accident. So I am going to do it again today because I feel like it's a really important thing for people to recognize in their own lives. So I've been studying the book Psycho Cybernetics by Maxwell Maltz, and I believe it was written in the 1940s or something like that. But back then, Maxwell Maltz was a plastic surgeon, and he would do surgeries on people to help them improve their physical looks, and he found that so often, even after they fixed the blemishes or the things that they did not like about themselves on the outside, they were still unhappy, and they still thought that they looked bad. And so he started studying the self-image, and I decided as I was listening to the Think and Grow Rich call, morning mindset call yesterday morning, they were talking about this, about the self-image and how we are all different from one another, and we can't really compare ourselves to other, anyone else, because we are unique, and there's nobody else like us. And as I was thinking about this, I just kind of thought about my own life and how I really, I grew up in a big family, and I'm the middle of 5 girls, and then there were 3 boys older than me. And I think I always have compared myself to my sisters. I always have thought that they are just more beautiful than I am. They are more talented. They have so much more to offer than I do. And that is until I started really looking into myself and recognizing the talents that I have, and that there is no one else like me, and I have a lot to offer people. So it's such a freeing feeling. So as I was thinking about this, I thought I want to talk about three important ways to increase your self-image. And this does come from both the call yesterday and the Psycho Cybernetics book by Maxwell Maltz. And the first one, I just want to say, I kind of mentioned it already. It's do not compare yourself to others. And he quoted Maxwell Maltz. There's a quote in there by him that says, "I am not inferior. I am not superior. I am just me." And I think that we look at that I guess the world has a norm that they think everybody should fall under, and that's just not how it is. Everybody's so different. You can't expect everybody to fall under the same category or norm as everybody else, and that's just kind of a worldly thing to think. And they when you think about average people, there really aren't average people. Everybody is unique. And one of the callers yesterday, I believe it was Mr. Martin, he said that we are all, being unique makes you one. You can't become you can't average one. And I am one person, and so there's no average. And I thought that was a good analogy. I really liked that. So anyway, number 1, do not compare yourself to others. Number 2, I kind of already said this one as well, is that you are unique. You can't be average because there's only one of you. And if everybody in the world were the same, there would be, it would have been destroyed a long time ago. If everybody were exactly the same. There's no, I mean, I can't imagine how boring and how, awful life would be if everybody was the same. And so it's just important to embrace the unique gifts and talents that you have in your life. So, and then the third one is to change your belief. And I think that this is so super important because, like I said, the world kind of pigeonholes us all into, they want us to all be, be normal or average. And, there's really not such a thing. And so, and when I was comparing myself to my sisters through my life, they are very talented and they are very beautiful and they do so many great things. But, I mean, how can I compare myself to somebody who has these talents that I don't have, but I have talents that they don't have? So there's no comparison. And Dr. Maltz says in his book that if he were to compare himself with someone who was a great weightlifter or Olympian shot putter or something like that, there would be no comparison. But if they were, and then if they were to compare themselves with him and being a plastic surgeon, then they would come up short as well. So you can't compare something when there's nothing to compare. Everybody has their own unique gifts and talents and strengths and weaknesses, and so those things you just have to change your belief. And when you feel like you are less than what you really are, you need to give and I've started this as well. You talk about affirmations in your life, and you tell yourself, because we all have this voice in the back of our head saying that we aren't good enough. And so you start telling yourself, if you can't believe right away that you are, then you start asking questions like, why am I so skinny? Or why am I so talented, such a talented writer? Or, whatever it is that you want to be. And then sooner or later, you can start changing that to I am and I will, and things like that. So, it's just so important to change that belief. Sorry, something just made my nose itch. Anyway, with that, I just want you to really think about those talents and gifts that you have, that you are blessed with, and we've all come to this earth with a plan and a purpose, and it's always different from the other. So really take that to heart and just know that I believe that you are the person you are meant to be, and that you can do whatever it is that you set your mind to, and that I know I can as well. And with that being said, I wish you a beautiful day and enjoy this nice fall weather wherever you may be. And I look forward to seeing you on the next video.